They don't leave you for someone better. They don't leave you for someone who's prettier. They leave you for someone who's easier
to be with. To be with. See, a lot of y'all tend to leave that part out. You know, kind, sweet, caring, selfless, willing to reciprocate. Yeah, I'll leave you for that chick too. And the funniest part to me, the thing that I find hilarious about all of these videos from you so-called baddies, is instead of trying to clown the man for leaving you for the girl who ain't as cute as you, you never ask yourself why he left you for the girl who wasn't cute as you. You never ask that question.
Men are now at a point to where they're walking away and they don't mind being alone. Y'all have messed it up. Women, a lot of us have messed it up. And like I said, even surprisingly to me, like, I was noticing and seeing so many men, like, I desire family. I desire commitment. I desire marriage. I desire to have a woman. I want to provide for a woman, take care of a family. Like, men have been wanting that. But now you're starting to see more and more men become more and more comfortable with the idea of not having any of that, because men are valuing and desiring their peace over everything else.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is a new day. We thank the good Lord it's a new day. Thank God it is. Thank God it is a new day. So good to see you again. It's me again, WJ. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. Women say men are leaving for less attractive and easier women. They're baddies, they're tens, but the men are not staying. What is the problem? What is the problem? Well, the guy in the first video did a very good analysis, and he threw out a question there that I think really should be asked. They're not staying, they're leaving, but why? Instead of so fixated on I'm a baddie, I'm hot, I'm this and that, why aren't they staying? What do you have to show for it? And then you hear this lady here, this beautiful young lady here, said a lot of y'all have messed it up. The confidence level in most men now is very low, in most women, because the same women that talk about men are not anything are the same women that go around and mess around with these men that they say are nothing. So maybe women need to start talking to women. Maybe that'll help. What a lot of you think it's the problem is not the problem. They're not leaving because a woman is easier or less attractive. Those could be part of the traits, but it's because the man finds his peace there. Where he has no peace, he's not going to stay. He may mess around with you for a while, but he's not going to stay because peace is priceless. You can't put a price tag on it. No beauty, no booty, no fake boobs, no eyelash, no shoes, no red bottoms, brown bottoms, green bottoms, yellow bottoms, all the bottoms you want cannot replace the peace a man values so much, which is his hiding place. So if you're not his peace, you're wasting your time, and that is why he's leaving. When a woman is a man's peace, that woman is that man's finest woman on earth, and you can't tell him nothing. My woman, my peace, that's the real beauty. That's what I need. That's what I want my hands on. That's where I want to lay my head. Well, take a look at this other video. Let's take a look at a couple of videos, and then please put your comments in the comment section below. Take a look.
I don't need no man. I can do it all by myself. Can you? Can you? I mean, I know physically I can take care of myself. I've been on my own since I was 17. Do I want to take care of myself all the time? No. Do I want to be independent all the time? No, I don't. Do I want to take care of somebody? Yes, I do. Do I want to make sure dinner is cooked and laundry is done and contributing to the household and taking care of the kids? Yes. Yes, I do. And then we got all you waffles out here ruining good men. They don't want to be good men because of feminists.
Wow. You know what that tells me? Not all women are on board with this nonsense, because there are some women making the right clicks. putting themselves in positions where the man can find them and aligning themselves with the man, not with all this nonsensical stuff. I can do all bad by myself. Yes, you can, because you are by yourself, and you will remain by yourself until you change that mindset. We don't understand that words are very powerful. You speak these things into the atmosphere, and you expect it to just be words. Oh, I can do bad, but I don't need no man. Yes, that's why you don't have a man. And you will not have a man until you change that mindset and humble yourselves. Humility is a big deal here. You don't need a man, you will remain without a man. Change those words to, I humble myself, I need a man. Well, take a look at this.
I will have to say that it's just now hitting me. I just turned 33, and I will say, I think it's this year that it's really hit me that I do not want the title of a strong, independent Black woman.
Well, I give this lady a lot of credit, though. At least she's bold, and she's admitted, and there's nothing wrong with that. We gotta want change to see change. It's just as simple as that. Well, just a couple more, and then I want to go to this last one from tonight's conversation. I want you to hear what's going on here, and then just tell us what you think, because I have my own thoughts on it. It's going to be brief.
A few years ago, I thought that I had it all, and there was something missing from my life. So I ended things with the guy who treated me like a princess and would have been the best husband to me. And I started chasing this feeling that was never matched.
That unexplained feeling that she could do better, that's called hypergamy. Red pill guys have been talking about it for years. It's the woman's biological need to always look for the best possible mate she can find. A lot of women are always looking to trade up. It's biology, it's psychology, it's in their DNA, it's science. It's also one of the reasons why a lot of modern women will never be truly happy.
Well, I agree with some things I don't. Some women are happy. The ones that get it are happy. Remember, we're talking about women saying men are leaving to go to easier women and less attractive. So they're using that as a cop out. In my opinion, they're only just using that to make themselves feel better. They know it doesn't look good on them if your man leaves, regardless. Whether you're a 10 or whether you're a negative 10, whatever that is. Beauty, it's in the eye of the beholder. There is no standard of beauty. Don't let Hollywood fool you. I've never been a fan, never subscribed to, this is what beauty is. No, because everyone likes what they like. Everyone cannot like the same thing. That's the beauty of this world. That's the beauty of our God. He created diversity. We all not are the same. No single person, even identical twins, are not the same. God created over 8 billion people in this world, and not a single person is equally identical to somebody else. We all different. So why should somebody tell you this is what beauty should look like? So it goes beyond just what we see. And that's why men are leaving. A man needs more than just you're fine. You've got your beauty and your booty. It's much more than that. It needs your heart. Where is your heart? How do you think? That's where the real sexy is. The physical stuff will fizzle out. It'll dissipate at some point. The real connection is, what do you have in your heart? Are you my peace? Can you help me think? Can you see me? Intimacy. Into me see. So the last one real quick, and then please drop your comment in the comment section below. Women say men are leaving for less attractive and easier women. Well, maybe this is why.
What does it mean to be a solid friend to someone who is emotionally unstable but leans on me like I'm their partner? Or is this even possible because he is married?
When he confides, is it about his relationship?
Look,
9 times out of 10, it is about his relationship.
Like, is it like complaints about the relationship?
Mostly complaints, yes.
Think about how unfair that is to the partner.
Right.
You being that friend, you probably know issues that he has with her before she does.
And she knows that.
Has this man ever flirted with you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. She ain't a friend, she a side piece. God damn it.
Sometimes when you are comforting somebody, the things you say to comfort them can sound like an advance. Like, if they're complaining about their spouse and you say, you don't deserve that. Like, I can't believe she putting you through that.
Right.
In that person's head, they may hear, come over here. Oftentimes when that person is complaining to you, they can't wait for you to finally say, I'd never treat you like that. And that's how those friends get in. And that's how you slip and fall into being a side piece.
Unfortunately, a lot of times emotional affairs start through a friendship. The person who plays friend. How could you stand and allow a man to dishonor his wife by confiding in you and talking about the marital distress and the marital problems that they have? You know it's more than a friendship. I'm calling you at different hours of the day, and I am prioritizing you over my own wife. These are concerns that should be shared, intimate, private concerns that should be shared between me and my wife. You know the position that you plan. You got to be honest about that.
Okay, one more question. So when you used to talk to him on the phone, was he around his wife?
No, of course not.
That man was not confiding in you. He was laying the groundwork. Because when I do make moves, I need you in your head to believe I'm justified. Because you know I'm married, but I need you in your head to think that when I pursue you or I flirt with you, I'm well within my right because I don't like my wife and my wife don't like me. I'm saying, is that man confiding in you or is he laying the groundwork? And then lastly, how did you meet this man?
Through our children, like out. He was a football coach.
well, I guess there are multiple sides to this. I just want to wrap this up because they said it all already. One question that I do have, why is it that women encourage men to betray other women and then come around to complain about this same man? When a man is messing around, he's messing around with another woman. But yeah, it's the same women that come around to the same man, ain't you fill in the blanks. We've got a problem. Why can't you, in this instance with this lady, why can't you just hands off? He's married. What are you doing there? Why are you listening to his personal stories? Why does that interest you so much? If not, that you have an agenda. And a lot of times they come and say, oh, no, I was just listening. I was just being his listening ear. No, you're not. You're enjoying it. And I didn't know how it happened. Yeah, you did. You were enjoying it. And you went along with it. And as a matter of fact, I put it to you. What happened, you wanted it to happen. And that's why, because if you don't want it to happen, you will do everything in your power not to let it happen. Not letting the man off the hook, because you as the married man should not be talking to another woman about your wife. That is shameful. That is disgraceful. That is very childish. And that's very low. If you have a problem with your wife, have a conversation with her. Or bring somebody in the middle to help you. Someone wiser, someone who can help you. And at a minimum, which I don't condone, I don't subscribe to, if you want to end it, which I'm not encouraging you to do that, have some courtesy. At least do that before you move on to somebody else. Women saying men are leaving for less attractive and easier women. That's not the case. Sometimes what this lady doesn't realize, you being his crying shoulder now, it's only a matter of time. Because the fact that you encourage him, you entertain him, there's a level of distrust he already has in you, because he's saying to himself, if you can do this for me and do this to your friend, who else do I know? Or when do I know that you're not going to betray me as well? Even though you're already in a betrayal with a married man. And those are some of his thoughts. This is how we cause problems. And then when the man leaves in this scenario, if the married man ends up with this other lady, and then he ends up with another, and we say, oh, well, you see, you ain't. But you did the same thing to your friend or his wife, legal wife, and you were enjoying it. We all know it is bad. You cannot be having an opposite gender friend that you're talking to about your personal stuff and don't think there's something wrong with it, especially when you're married. Come on, let's stop fooling ourselves. Let's do the right thing. So women, men just don't leave for the most part. For less attractive or easier women, they leave because they're not having their peace. And peace is priceless. If you can't be his peace, you ain't fine at all, because all of that can hold water. Evidently, we can see that. It's not your beauty. It's not your booty. It's not your boobs. It's not your eyelash. It's not your catwalk. It's not none of that holds the man. That can draw him in, but that cannot hold him. Your character. How do you speak to this man? How do you see this man? How do you make him feel as a man? That is the secret. Thanks for stopping by again. I'll be coming back again soon enough. Please drop your comments in the comment section below. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll be coming back soon enough. Hey, I know I'll see you before Thanksgiving, but in the event I don't, happy Thanksgiving to you all. And we'll be seeing each other soon enough. Until next time, God bless you. And you take care of yourself. Bye for now.